Hi everyone, today we're going to be looking at something called gratuities. If you've ever worked at if you ever have gone to a fast food restaurant, maybe you've heard mom, dad, or other people talk about leaving the server a tip, okay? And that's what we're talking about when we talk about gratuities. So we're going to take into a scenario today where you're going out to dinner and you're taking a friend. So it's you and a buddy for the first time you're heading out. So you decide to go and treat a friend for her birthday to a dinner. And this particular place has a small menu. They've got some pasta items, they've got salads, beverages that you can pick from. And at the bottom, HST and gratuities are not included. So we can scroll down. I'll walk you through some of this, and of course, some of it you can do on your own. So part A, it says fill in the blanks on the menu by rounding each price to the nearest dollar. So if you look carefully, you'll notice that there's a space beside every item. So round them up to, I would say, maybe the closest 50-cent value. So this one here would be $8.50. Okay, 8.5. Then maybe we're going to round this one to $10. So when you're rounding it, even round to even numbers are 50 cents. Okay, and that's what I mean by rounding to every 50 cent. So take a few minutes and round every single value. Okay, hopefully you've done that. So now let's continue. It said, why would a restaurant use prices like $8.49 and $4.99 instead of $8.50 and $5? Think about it and talk to mom and dad. If you want the answer, it's about to come here. Ready? Okay, it's because it looks cheaper. So people are more likely to buy it if it doesn't look as expensive. Okay, and we talked about that before when we were still in class. So if you take a look at your menu, there are 3 categories. Please list the 3 categories here. Part D, how are prices arranged within each category? So take a look at the entrees. What do you notice about the prices? Take a look at the salads. What do you notice about the prices? You should realize that they go up. They're listed from least expensive to most expensive. And why do you think a restaurant might list things in that way? Okay, so you can put your own answers down. I'm more interested in question 2. So they give you an idea of what you would spend at the restaurant. So it says that your friend orders spaghetti with meatballs, a chef's salad, and a bottle of water. After the meal, you both order hot chocolates. So you're going to write down your friend's meal and the estimated cost before tax, and then the actual cost before tax. So we're not going to put the tax in just yet. So I'll kind of start you off with the friend's meal, and for your meal, you can pick your own items. Okay, so spaghetti, chef's salad, and a bottle of water. Spaghetti with meatballs was $9.99, so it was about $10. The chef's salad is $4, and the bottled water is $1.50. So 10, 4, and $1.50. So the 10, the 4, and the $1.50. So if I round this, I should get approximately $15.50. Okay. You can actually calculate the cost, or calculate the actual cost in the next column. So go up and add the $9.99, the $3.99, and the $1.49. Then you can put the cost here. Do your own, add up the cost for the 2 hot chocolates, and come up with a total. Okay. For later, I'm going to put down an imaginary number down here. I want you to do the proper work, but I don't know what values you're picking for your meal. So I'm just going to make up a number right now, and we're going to use this number on the next page. So let's pretend that you added the actual cost. Actually, oh, sorry, this one here came to $15.47. Pretend yours was about the same. You add up the 2 hot chocolates. I'm going to make up my number here. I assumed that you had this or something similar. So when I added it up, I ended up with a total of about $34.52, okay? If yours is different, that's fine, okay? This is the number I'm gonna pretend to use. So question number 3, it says, what is the cost of the meal from number 2? Okay, remember this $34, this is before tax, okay? And we're gonna use this idea to calculate a tip or gratuities. So our cost, the one that I made up, was $34.52. Yours is going to be different, okay? So use your number, not mine. What rate of HST is added to the cost? It's tax. We add 13%. Good. Okay, calculate the amount of the tax that will be added to the bill. Remember, to calculate tax, turn the percent into a decimal, 0.13, and times it by the cost. So multiply it by 34.52. This should give us our tax. So I've got $4.49. Remember to try to round. Okay, so this is $4.49. What is the total cost? I'm going to add my tax to the bill. Okay, so when I add those, I got $39.01. So 39.01. Okay, you give the server two $20 bills. Okay, so 20 plus 20, that's $40. Draw or write a combination of coins. I know you can do this on your own. So for me, I ended up with about 99 cents back. Okay, so 99 cents. You can draw out all your combinations of coins that you got for yours. Now, this is where taxes, or this is where gratuities and tips come in. So let's pretend that you left the 99 cents on the table. So a restaurant customers usually give a gratuity or a tip to their server. It's to say thank you. And it's usually between 10 to 20% of the cost of the meal. This is going to change based on whether or not you're happy with the service, how much you can afford, or even what you're even just comfortable with. So, and you can talk to your parents about this on how much they leave the next time that you guys go out for dinner. So how much will you leave as a tip? Well, if I only have two $20 bills and my bill came out to $39, I would leave her the 99 cents, so 0.99. This poor waiter isn't going to get very much, but that's okay. All right, so there's my 99 cents. So in order to figure that out as a percent, I would take my 99 cents, okay, that's my tip, so 0.99, over the total cost, which was 39.01, and then multiply by 100. So if I take 39.01, oops, sorry, 0.99 divided by 39.01, multiply it by 100, this would be a 2.5% tip. That's a really small tip. That's nowhere close to our 10 to 20%. Okay, so would you consider this to be a good tip? No, it's not fair. They were really good to me. I was nowhere between the 10 to 20%, so I should be leaving a little bit more. All right, so let's figure out how much we should leave. So pretend that you're comfortable with a 15% tip. Here's our 15%. I need to find 15% of my total cost, okay? Some people calculate it based on the amount before taxes. Again, because it's between 10 and 20%, there is a little bit of leeway. We're going to calculate it on the total cost. So my total cost was $39.01, 0.01. And I'm going to times it by 15%, but we never write it with the percent sign. So percent as a decimal, take this and divide by 100, and you should get 0.15. Okay, so 39.01 times 0.15, I got $5. Oops, $5 and 82, well, it's 81 cents, but there's, oh, sorry, 85 cents. I can't read today. 85 cents. So $5.85. So this is the tip. This is what I have to leave the server. I had my taxes to pay for, and I had my actual bill. So what is the total amount you spent at the restaurant, including the meal, the tax, the tip? Okay, the $39.01 is the meal plus the tax. So let's go back up. Okay, my meal is $34.52. So $34.52. My tax, and I'm just doing it this way so you can see all of it, was $4.49. Okay, $4.49. $4.49. And my tip was $5.85, 5.85. So these three together, if I add them, would give me my total cost. Okay. Now, if you took the $39.01, that's these two already added together. So the $39.01 plus the $5.85, $44.86. So 44.86. Okay, so this right here is the amount that you would have to pay for your meal, which was $34 plus tax plus tip. Okay, you spent almost an extra $10 just for all of the extra percentages you had to pay for. Okay, all right, last one. You will do almost all of this on your own. I will do the first one with you, and then you can do the rest. So estimate the cost of these lunch orders. We are just doing estimates. We're not doing actual costs here. So the actual cost would be $4.99 plus $1.49. Yeah, okay, do the actual cost, but we're doing everything else rounded. So this would be $6.48. Okay. If I do the rounded cost, it would be about $5 plus $1.50. I would be getting a total of $6.50. Okay, now this goes back to an earlier unit, estimating our tax. Remember, we take the price, we break it up into 10%, and we break it up into 5%, because it's really easy to estimate 15%. Okay, so take your cost, and we're using our rounded cost to make our numbers easy. So 10%, you move the decimal over once, 0.6. Don't worry about the 5. 5% is half of this, so it's about 0.3. So 15% is around 0.9, right? I added 0.6 and 0.3. To get my total estimate, it's $6.50, adding about 90 cents. You're looking at about $7.40, okay? If something you have like 0.9, if you wanted to round it to $1 to make your numbers easier to work with, that's okay. We're just rounding right now, okay? So anyway, this would be your estimated cost or your rounded cost. So please do questions B, C, and D on your own. Part E, pick your own items, get your own cost, do your own estimate, okay, and finish the last one up. For 7A, I will kind of start you with it. You can select any of the orders that you want. You're going to pretend that your server was really slow, they were grumpy, they weren't nice to deal with. So you're going to only leave them a 5% tip because you were very unhappy with the service. You need to calculate the tip. Take your total cost. Okay, you're not allowed to use my numbers. Do it on your own. But here's my $7.40. That's my estimated cost. Oh, actually, we should do the real one. Oh no, it's okay. Sorry, we're gonna do it with the cost. So there's my 640, and I'm gonna multiply it by 0. Now 5%, remember to turn a percent to a decimal, divide by 100. So 0.05 for this one, and then you can get your answer. Okay, so 7.40 times 0.05. I would leave this person a 37-cent tip. Okay, 37 cents. Okay, once you do that, select a different price, and this time calculate a 20% tip. So multiply the estimated cost by 0.20. Okay, that's it for today. Have a great night.